If you're seeing this, I have great news. There's no hashtags, so this was truly meant for you. You're gonna have a great day and an even better 2025. Claim it. It's yours.
Hey guys, so I'm about to have a vulnerable moment. I rarely do this. Don't make me regret it. Okay? I'm gonna let y'all in my business just a little bit. Okay, so let me tell y'all a story about how I will never give a nigga that's not in my league a chance ever again. So you know how guys be like, listen, I swear, like, you ever give me a chance, I'm gonna really show you. I don't fall for those guys, right? I like what I like type person. If you didn't get me within the first 10 minutes of me talking to you, you probably ain't never gonna get me, right? So there was a gentleman that had been reaching out to me, when I tell you, for over 10 years. Over 10 years in my DMs, talking to himself most of the time. Within the past, like 3 years, maybe I might have given him my number through Instagram because I was having a vulnerable moment. And, we've had conversations before. We've met in person. I just was not interested. Okay. It got to the point where he was so resilient, so persistent that I was like, I guess I'll try. So whatever, he ended up getting my number, and now he's talking to himself in my DMs and texting me every morning, sending me prayers every morning, a scripture. Okay. I love that. And I went through a really, really emotional time last year. So like little stuff like that was really hitting home for me and, touching my soft spot. So he got cool points for that from me. For whatever reason, I don't really know how my brain functions and why I was allowing certain things to go on, but I did nonetheless. So here we are. I started being like, hey, if I'm in town, I'll hang out. He started being like, hey, I am going to send a flight for you. Come hang out with me. I want to show you that I want to marry you. And I used to respond like, hey, bro, every nigga says that, right? Every nigga wants a piece of you until they get you in and they're gone. No, I'm going to marry you. Like, you're my dream woman. So now I'm like, all right, it's cool. I can go to a wedding with him. I like going to weddings. I like seeing people show posts because I enjoy things like that, right? So I start considering actually flying to go see him. And now I'm like on his page picking him apart. Like, he'll send me videos like, hey, I went and got my teeth cleaned. I know how much you like when people get their teeth cleaned. I was like, okay, Effer. He's like, well, I smell real nice. I like that type of stuff too. I'm like, you know what? He's so nice. Let me give him a chance. So I'm looking on his page, like looking at his teeth, looking how tall he is, looking at his body. And then I go, what's up with that hairline? And I look past it. That should have been my telltale sign. I'm looking at all his videos and looks like he has like a freaking painted on hairline. And I still went against my better judgment. He got me. So even after all my investigative work, that hairline, he got me. This is how he got me. I went on that boat. When I went on that boat, I got real bored and really, I don't want to say lonely because that wasn't the word, but I was just like in need of some type of energy. Right? So he's messaging me while I'm on there. And I was like, you know what? I fly back to Houston I get back to Houston when I get there. Pull up. You live very close to there. Pull up. He was like, oh, I got this, that, and the third on Sunday. I was like, well, don't blow your opportunity. And he was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to take this opportunity. You're giving me a window of opportunity. I'm going to take it. Oh, Lord. He's like, I'm going to drive down there on Saturday, stop drinking with you about 9 o'clock, and then drive back at 5 a.m. so I can make it back for X, Y, and Z on Sunday. I was like, hey, baby, whatever you choose to do, that's your business. Thirsty, right? So make a long story short, when I got off that boat and got back to the house, he was in Houston waiting for me. And I was like, just pull up to my mom's house. Like, just come hang out. I didn't realize by the time he got there how tired I would be. So now he's at my house, my mom's house, and I am exhausted. I can barely keep up with the conversation. He's chipper. He's ready. You get me? It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I am pooped. All right. But he's still there, not leaving, not catching none of the vibes that I'm clearly not being myself. Make a long story short, I get up and go out. We go out. We go to eat and then we go to drink with my cousins and my friends. There were so many signs in the night So many signs that I should have just took my black ass home, but I chose to stay the night with him because I felt like, he drove all the way here. I could at least stay the night with him. That's the least I could do. Boy, at 36 years of age, still dumb as hell. Dumb. So, stay the night. I wake up at like 8 in the morning. He's gone. I knew he would be gone. Let's also, when we got to the hotel room, obviously we showered. Baby, I'd never once seen this man without something on his head. You know that's a bad sign, right? Like you wouldn't put a do-rag on or whatever that was, his dreads. You wouldn't put that thing on your head to protect your hair. Cut it out. That hairline is on the struggle bus. I already know it is. Has to be. It can't. There's no other alternative. Anywho, yeah, I called him like when I woke up because I was hungover. And we had a little slight conversation and he was like, hey, I got to handle XYZ. Okay, go handle your business. I have not heard from that man since. He did exactly what I told him he would do. And I really hate that for him because he's dead to me. Dead, bitch. I called him a couple of times after that to like cuss him out, and he acted like he was just so busy with work. So busy with work and his child that he just couldn't fathom having this conversation right now, and that he would call me back. He called me back one time I was asleep, and I have yet to have a conversation with him. Baby, he has since gotten the "you are dead to me and you are a fucking loser" text message, which I have not heard back from. I also think I blocked him, so I won't be getting that correspondence back from him. But I say all that to say, to you nice guys out there that, you were hoping that one day I might give you a chance. I'm not interested in anybody. If you're not my type, I'm not even entertaining the thought of talking to you. He ruined it for all of you. Welcome. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. I am done embarrassing myself for the day. Here we are. I swore I wasn't going to make any more response videos to this, but since I'm getting attacked on YouTube, I'm getting attacked on here, I thought I would elaborate some. All right. So people think that I'm just upset that he ghosted me after I made him chase me for so long. That's not the case. Let me make it really clear. I, made that video for entertainment purposes. My life is literally hilarious. Like 10 billion things have happened since then that are way more entertaining than this. But of course, there has some sense of a negative connotation to it. So y'all are going to just grab this and hold on to it because y'all think y'all got all the answers on the internet. So one, I made it to be entertaining. You guys are clearly entertained. Two, sometimes you just got to like get something off your chest, and then it's like, whew, that was cathartic, and I'm gonna move on. My real reasoning for doing that video, other than the entertainment, was because I was trying to make a point of like, although this man used to, let me use my words wisely with you all. I used to confide in him. He used to always be like, I would never do you like that, Adrian. Those men are so stupid. You're such a, you're wifey material. You're this, you're that. And we forged some type of relationship over those 10 years. I'm not going to say that he was just some creep that I didn't know on the internet. Again, we had met previously, and I thought he was a good person. That's why I entertained him. That's why I did respond when I actually responded, because I thought he was a nice person. I just wasn't attracted to him as someone that I would date. Not because he was unattractive, just because I wasn't in the space to date him, or I just did not think that he was dating material for me. I thought we were more so better as friends. Which leads to why I made the video. I thought we were friends, and I thought he would understand that. I've told him a million times that I have gotten disrespected and ghosted and cheated on by other people in the past, and he promised me he would never do such a thing, right? There was an open line of communication. My main issue was that after our date, or whatever you want to call that, our evening, if you were not attracted to me, or you didn't feel like we were a good combination, or I was dry, whatever you want to say, why wouldn't you just say, hey, Adrian, I really didn't catch a vibe with you, but, nonetheless, you still are a great person. I would love to still continue some type of friendship. That's a true adult. That's maturity, right? That's what I anticipated from him at the very least. And again, I had an expectation for him. Whenever you have expectations of people, you're generally going to get let down, right? So that's all that is. I have moved on. I don't care. I'm sure he doesn't give a fuck. We have not, communicated in any capacity since then, and I'm okay. Okay. I think y'all are more hurt than I am. And it's sad. But these videos, like these guys are doing on YouTube, and now women as well, it's straight attacking me like because I said not in my league. That was for a lack of better words. When I don't even remember what I was trying to get across, but it's like that was so triggering to y'all. Some lady said she's not Beyonce, guys. I'm like, never claimed to be. I'm Adrienne Michelle. Like, I am who I am, and I'm perfectly comfortable and secure in who I am. Like, ease up off the brakes, my friend. Like, I just don't understand. I'll never understand because it's not me, and y'all live in y'all's own world. But yeah, I don't think I'm in a league just because I'm pretty. I just think I fuck with a certain caliber of man, and I did not date within that caliber. I'm not wrong for saying that. I'm sure you guys have boundaries and, boxes that you put people in as well, but fucking nail me to the cross, why don't you? But yeah, um, I don't, I'm not really big on this influencer thing. I post on social media because it's entertaining. But y'all are making it not fun. Anyways, have a great day.
And that wraps up today's episode of Manosphere Daily. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified as soon as a new video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.